Hi folks, welcome back to the Horde. So it's about 11:43, 421, Monday, 14 degrees, give or take a foot and a half in centigrade. Yeah, the sun went behind the cloud for a few minutes, so I'm back to charging on the batteries. And this guy claims 59 degrees. And that guy claims 55, 53, 54, something like that. I just want to show you guys a few of the details as I'm assembling this thing, because they kind of, if one gets them wrong, I think there'll be more trouble. What I did was I made sure this was level. Right, got my level right there. Right, see the level, very nice. So first thing I did is I made sure this was level. Then I leveled these two, this guy and this guy. Then I put this on top and made sure it was level. So all that's very happy. Once I got everything level, then I was able to set the spacing between, for this and for that. And let me just come on the other side and show you. Once again, I have to bolt this on. I'm also going to weld it, but I had to bolt it on so you can see it's bolted here and here, right? And I'm going to weld it too. But the way this is going to work in the down position, right, for it all the way down, see how nicely it closes up. It's not quite all sitting pretty. You can see it flares out a little bit here. I think you guys could see it. I have sunlight messing me up. See how it flares out there? And it's a little tight there. Remember, when I weld the plate to the top from there to the other side, when the other side's put together with the rail and all that, it'll set the spacing and firm the spacing up, so there won't be as much of that twisty turny stuff. And once again, picture a table, as I keep saying that, a table on top. So as I'm pulling on this, right, I'll be pulling up and back, right, and supposedly it's going to come up just like that. There'll be this piece here with the winch on it, and when the winch cable completely tightens up and so forth, it'll be in position, right? It'll be all happy there. So this is as far as we've come. I just wanted to show that to you. About making these brackets, a couple of things. You got to make sure you make them so that there's enough space so that you can swing here, right? If you set this bracket up so it's tight up against this piece here, now you won't be able to move because it'll be jammed up against the corner, so to speak. So you got to set it up a little bit high, okay, right, so that it can move. Without that, it won't be able to move. It'll be stuck. That's one thing. When it came to drilling these brackets, what I did was I cut them from the bigger square stock, the square stock from the wheel, that bigger square stock from the wheel right there. So I just cut one side off, cleaned them up. You can see how I cleaned them up. And then when it's time to drill them, to keep the whole thing from collapsing, 2x4, right? And then you drill it. It's a way of hanging on to it better, and get your hand the hell away from there should it grab it and move out. This drill press isn't that strong. It's quarter horsepower, right? I don't know if that's readable. So it will stop. It's not strong enough to really grab the piece of metal if I'm hanging on to it and tear it from my hands. There are stronger drill presses out there that if you screw up, oh yeah, she'll grab the metal from you and she'll tear it right from your hands. Or worse yet, it'll, on its way of leaving your hands, it'll, draw blood. So you can see the safety goggles on the back of it. I wear those. I should wear them when I'm using the drill press. I have a tendency not to because it really doesn't throw metal that far. But when I use that grinder there, or the chop saw, I definitely wear them because those things throw metal all over the place. And even if the metal's not coming near your face, sometimes on the ricochet, it'll come just in the right place. You can see the sun's back out, right? I'm back to green, float charge. So just safety, right? One does not want to fill your eyes up with metal particles. I got a piece of metal in my eye one time, and it was weird because I was actually using safety glasses. I think what happened was I had metal on the outside of the safety glasses that when I was taking the glasses, the goggles on and off, I managed to get the metal in my eyes because I was actually behaving myself and using them, and then I rubbed my eye, which of course embeds the metal, and I went down to local eye doctor who happens to be an eye surgeon also, and he went in there and got himself a Q-tip and fished the piece of metal out of my eye and then scrubbed the rust off my eyeball. For the next several days it felt like somebody sandpapered my eye. Had to use these drops and all this other stuff in them to make them hurt, to make my eye hurt less, and it actually made my good eye hurt. And probably your eyes hurt as I tell the story. So don't be dumb. Wear your safety glasses, right? Why risk an injury when you don't have to? You could go over to Harbor Freight. I don't know. Those are like, I think if they're on sale, you could buy 3 of those in a package for like $2.99. So if your eyes aren't worth $2.99, you're a moron and you might as well put metal in your eye. Okay, folks, next video, well, I don't think anything significant, right? I'm going to weld this up, right? And obviously I have to do the other side, then I have to do the back here, and I need to figure out exactly how to put the angles, but none of that is really all that tricky, or I don't really have to do anything all that clever. So I don't think you're going to see too many videos until this thing is about ready to go up and down. At the rate I'm going now, it's what, around noon. I have several hours to go, so maybe I could get this thing finished today and I'll show you the video of that. Also, before we wrap up today, I'd like to do a cold start of the Kubota and get it out of the garage. I got the battery charging right now, or out of the shed. I don't know, could you guys, maybe you guys could look over. See the top there? That shed's open. I should call that mouse shit shed because it smells like mouse shit. Oh, parental guidance, but it really stinks like mouse crap. I have to go through the Kubota and make sure that they don't have the radiator plugged up on me. Anyway, folks, live, love, and have a great time. Remember, keep your feet down and your head up. Thanks for watching, commenting, subscribing. Catch you on the next episode, which should be coming shortly. Bye.